Hey guys, welcome back to Story Time with Amanda. I'm your host, Amanda, right here. It's me. So today's story, I hope y'all are ready for this. Okay. It's October, okay? We are now officially more than a month into school. Not quite 3 months into school, right? So we're about 9, 10, 11 weeks into the school year, okay? We've already talked about how many fundraisers have gone on. The fact that they're asking me to buy a yearbook. They're already asking for money for all the clubs and the organizations and the field trips at the end of the year and all these things. They're just coming at you with money requests, right? All this stuff. So that's already beating me to a bloody pulp. Then the school supplies and all those things, right? So you've seen those videos. Today's video, y'all get ready. Buckle up. Get ready. Go get you something to drink and get you some popcorn. I'll wait. Because you're going to need it for this one. Okay? I promise you. Y'all get ready for this. I was not ready. Okay? So we're only a few weeks into the school year, right? I say a few because we've just barely gotten the first report cards come home. And I've already had to have more than a handful of very uncomfortable conversations with my teenage daughter. Okay? I've had the puberty talk with her. Okay? I've had the puberty talk. I've had the talk about what really is gonna happen in puberty. Because you have the puberty talk, but you don't go into like too much detail until you know it's getting close, right? Now, I'm just in general, right? Like I'm not giving you any information about my kids' personal hygiene and all that stuff. But just in general, right? That this is the age where questions start coming up and there's feelings and hormones and there's boys and so I've had these conversations with my kid. No, I wasn't ready. I'm not gonna lie to you. Emotionally, I am distraught over these over these conversations. But what I'm about to tell you, I'm telling you, y'all brace yourselves. Really brace yourselves. If you are able to put both feet on the floor and hang on to a chair arm, do it. Okay? If you can buckle up while you are seated, do it. Because I'm telling you, your mind is about to explode like mine did. So a couple of weeks back, I got a phone call from the school. So she's in middle school, and the way that they do this middle school is there's 6th, 7th, and 8th grade there. So 6th grade has their own principal, like their assistant principal. They have one for the school, but then they have one for 6th grade, one for 7th grade, one for 8th grade. That way they don't have 8,000 students to take care of, right? And one person to take care of it all. Okay, so I got a phone call from the assistant principal for my kiddo. And of course I was terrified because I was thinking, oh dear God, what's happened? They had to call to let me know that an incident had happened in class, which of course my immediate thought is she got into a fight, she got in trouble, she got injured. That's generally what you think, right? 99% of the time it's she got injured, right? Because my kid, like I've already had 2 phone calls this year where she had a collapse, like one of those bungee cord chairs collapse on her, and then another time where an entire desk fell on her. I don't know how this stuff happens, but anyways, I'm thinking something like that. No. He called to let me know that an incident had happened in class that involved my daughter, another girl, and a boy. And I was like, okay, what kind of altercation happened, you know, like was he picking on the girl, you know, of course, but I'm not asking questions. I'm just letting him tell me. My daughter and the other girl, which is her friend, witnessed something that the boy was doing in class that he shouldn't have been doing. So of course they had to get the teacher involved. Now, I know what you're thinking. He's cheating on a test, or he's texting on his phone, or I don't know, like, even my brain even went so far as to think, oh my God, did like a jewel or a pack of cigarettes fall out of his backpack? What? I mean, I can't imagine what could have happened that my child witnessed in class that she had to tell the teacher. Okay. These children are prepubescent, okay? There's all these hormones raging in their bodies. They have all these feelings, all these urges. Y'all know where I'm going with this, okay? Don't make me say it out loud. This little boy, now I won't say his name. I'm not even going to say the friend of mine daughter's name. This little boy was in the back of the class playing with himself, and not even like discreetly, not like with a jacket over his lap, not with like his hand down his shorts. No, like my kiddo and her friend saw pee-pee, saw a penis head out of his shorts. What is wrong with these kids? Seriously? Do you know what kind of questions that brings on? Like, why? What in the world? How am I supposed to explain that to my puberty child? My middle schooler? How am I supposed to explain that to her? Oh, you know, he just felt like masturbating in class. Like, Lord have mercy on my soul, because as the assistant principal is telling me this, I'm literally speechless. My jaw is on the floor. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And he's like, no, ma'am, that's what happened. I just wanted to call and let you know your daughter is going to come home. She's been instructed to tell you everything in detail of what she told us. We are contacting the boy's parents, but if she needs any kind of visits with the counselor or anything, please let us know tomorrow. We'd be more than happy to talk to her about anything. What are you going to talk to her about? She's already traumatized. The kid was flipping out when she came home. She was like, I don't even understand. I don't even understand. Like, she's not quite to the age to be asking about masturbation, honestly, but I know that she's getting close to that age to where it's gonna come up at some point, and I'm gonna be so uncomfortable, right? But it's human nature, and I'm trying to be aware of that. But how do you explain when your child sees someone doing that? Like, I don't even have words. I don't even have words. But anyways, I had to share that with y'all, because like, that's literally, oh God, it's so far out there for me right now that I'm just like, did this really happen? So needless to say, I had to explain to her what masturbation was, how it's different for boys and girls, all this stuff, like conversations that are just like super uncomfortable. Anyways, needless to say, like, in the end, her and the friend, because the friend's mom called me and was asking me, like, Emily's side, you know, my kiddo's side of the story and all this stuff. So, of course, we kind of talked about it. We had a good laugh. The girls giggled about it. Like, it was funny in the end. Like, you know, we explained that it's not bad. It's just, you know, that's something you do behind closed doors. You know, like, you don't do that in school or in front of people. Like, we don't need a Pee Wee Herman thing going on. anyways, so that's today's story time with Amanda. I had to share that with y'all. Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, I told you, get your drink and your Red Bull or your popcorn or whatever and sit down and buckle up, because that's it. I got nothing. Anyways, hope y'all got a good giggle out of that one. If you did, definitely like this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We upload videos every Sunday at 10 a.m. So we will have a couple more before the end of the season. We do 10 episodes every season. So we're coming up on the end of this season. Generally, I take about a month and kind of, you know, take a break, take a breather, chill out a little bit, spend some time with my kiddo. But with the holiday season coming up, I don't know how long this break's gonna be. But I'll definitely have like little short snippet videos or, you know, something that I'll upload. So you won't miss out on, you know, anything. But I mean, if there obviously is like a good thing, I'll definitely upload. But anyways, enough about that. In the meantime, try to have a good week. Make sure you stay sane if you can. Try to retain your sanity at least a little. I mean, the holidays are coming. Definitely don't be a grown man bully. If you can help it, don't be a grown man bully. And last but not least,